Well, good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery here. We get together most weekday mornings at 8 o'clock Central to talk strategy, tips, techniques, share success stories, and support each of you. I have my screen shared if all's going well. And of course, our primary website is chapmanloanprogram.org. When we applied for and received the grant, we were required to put together a page that didn't have any passwords, full transparency, that enabled visitors to the website to understand what we do and to engage. And so if you're not familiar with chapmanloanprogram.org, it's a great place to visit to get really familiar with the recipe or the formula for funding, and I'll let you review that on your own. Our topic today are landing pages, and so probably long overdue, but we are rolling out this month free landing pages to each of you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that and, of course, answer questions. So there are two landing pages. If you are wanting to help us build a team of, you could call them whatever you want, financial literacy educators, branch offices, what have you. But if you want to help us build our distribution system, then you can get paid upfront and overrides for doing that. Now, we're not MLM, we're not network marketing. There's no buy-in to get a page to make money. So don't worry about any hurdles. You just let us know. How do you let us know? Again, on chapmanloanprogram.org, you have our phone number, you have our email, and so forth. So the purpose of this, so there's two different landing pages we're going to go through. The purpose of this landing page, you'll have a unique link that's coded to you. And then as you're interfacing with people that might want to be paid to teach to build financial literacy, then they could become a distribution partner. You're paid $250 up front. Not a big deal, I know, but also 2% of the capital raise of all of the clients that they generate. That can add up pretty significant. So again, it's okay if that's not what you want to do. I'm not trying to distract you, but we had been asked by many of you for a while now, how could you be financially rewarded for helping us build our distribution system? The key here is to understand what we do, which is back on the main page. What we do is we help small business owners increase their financial literacy, build their financial literacy, and then help them have a fundable business so they're able to access capital. Our distribution partners spread the word and educate. They're not responsible for implementation. So again, this is the first of two free landing pages, no strings attached. Let us know. How do you let us know? Our information, contact information is here and here. We'll provide you a form. It'll look just like this, but it'll be linked to you. And we're kind of in phase one of the rollout. So now the landing pages are ready. So anyone that needs one, let us know and we'll get you one for free. And then the landing page will soon have automation behind it. So in other words, once a prospect has been submitted, there'll be a series of touches afterwards. This model is based around using texting for communication versus emails. And so that any prospect would have to opt in to receiving texts. So this is not well suited for you to just go load a bunch of people's information. They really need to fill this out, because once this blue button is hit with these fields completed, they're going to immediately receive a text, and they're going to be asked to text yes, they want to receive communication from us about this. So that's first of the two landing pages. The second of which probably gets more to the heart of the matter of what we're doing is a landing page that you could use for prospective clients. So again, it's free, but we'll talk about how you earn one in just a second, but it's free. We're gathering just basic information. Again, they click the checkbox and then submit. Then they're going to immediately get a text. Again, they need to text back yes to receive text. Now they're going to receive that information flow. And just like I said on the other landing page, both landing pages are now available for you. The issue with this landing page, well, for both of them, we're in phase 1. So they're working on building the automation, the drip sequence afterwards. So that's not live yet, but will be soon. So requirements. There are no requirements to be to help us build our distribution network. Again, you're paid the $250 up front each time someone becomes a distribution partner, paid next day on that. And then you get 2% of all the clients' capital raise that they bring in. So that could be a really big deal. But it's some money now, a lot of money as each client gets funding. This here is a bit different. So for those of you who are our distribution partners, you're going to be still contracting with the client just as you do now. This just provides those of you that don't have a website, that don't have a landing page, a place to push them to. We will build out the follow-up sequence whereby it includes your agreement link. So most of you are using Adobe or DocuSign to sign up clients. So by providing us that link that you use, then our marketing manager can develop a customized drip sequence that feeds them into your agreement. So very different. Here they're signing our agreement to be a distribution partner. And just so you know, that agreement is accessed right here in red. Here, they're still signing up through your branch. You're not giving up the client, but this is just providing you both a front end landing page and then the drip sequence. So there's obviously more customization to this. We can put your logo on the top if you want. And then, of course, we'll need your agreement to drive them into. We had a promotion from March 26th through the end of March that we would provide this landing page for free to any of you who generated at least one client. So anyone that had a client essentially in the last week of March, just if we have not already set up your landing page, feel free to let us know so we can make sure that we get that put together and prioritized. If you did not have an enrollment in the last week of March, which was that promotional period, you'll need to get with us. We'll need to make some arrangements. There's quite a bit of time and effort that goes into building out these landing pages for each of you, not because of the landing page itself, but because of the automated sequence that comes along that includes your information. But we're happy to assist you if you need assistance. If you want this landing page, of course, let us know and we'll have a conversation. So that kind of blends over to the fact that we're on the first of the month. I hate to say April 1st because everyone says, oh, April Fool's Day. We don't want any of that nonsense. So we'll just say it's the first of the month. It's the 1st of April. So that's great, right? So we're looking forward to what can we accomplish this month. Now, we should pause for a moment and look at our numbers for March. So March 2024, how much money did each of your branches generate? Because as we talk about it, if you're a distribution partner, which is accomplished here, if you're a distribution partner, you are the CEO of your branch office. And I sure hope, I sure pray that you see it that way. Because if not, you're probably in the wrong place. This is an opportunity to help clients significantly, uniquely, and generate at least 6 figures a month, meaning that your branch should be bringing in at least $100,000 a month. If it's not, something's wrong. Something is wrong. But it's okay. We're on April 1st. So we're going forward on a new month. So I would say this, if any of you are on this Zoom or listening to the recording and you don't have an interest in helping at least 8 clients in the month of April, 8 clients should put you right about 100,000 gross income, then I would exit this Zoom right now or stop the recording, because you're not in the right place. We're not looking for dabblers. We're looking for people that want to be the CEO of their branch office that should generate at least 6 figures per month, not by doing anything crazy or unorthodox, but legally and ethically creating fundable businesses. And if you don't know what we do, regardless if you're with us already or not, Chapman Loan Program, we put together a free certification. What a great opportunity to go get certified. Didn't cost you a penny. There's 5 modules to go through. If you go through these 5 modules, now there's an assessment afterwards, a test. But ignoring the test for a moment, if you diligently go through these 5 modules, you will understand in great detail what we do, I believe. And of course, we can assist and support you afterwards. But the point that I'm trying to make is we're at the beginning of the month, and it's time for you to decide to, as they used to say, poop or get off the pot. So it's time to decide. I mean, is this going to be a 6-figure business for you in the month of April? Regardless of what happened in March, is it in April? And if so, let's work together and make that happen. And most likely having a landing page that incorporates drip marketing, multiple touches, 5 to 7 touches, is probably going to help you significantly accomplish your goals. Now, what do we know? If we were to just drill down, what are the 3 things that our distribution partners do? Number 1, they generate leads. Number 2, they educate leads. Number 3, they enroll leads. Generate, educate, enroll leads, right? So be crystal clear. Now, if there's any of those tasks that you're really not comfortable in doing or not that competent in doing, that's okay. We can outsource things. It's very common for businesses, true businesses, to delegate or outsource. You don't have to be the hero that is excellent in all things. I don't think anyone is excellent in everything. But we do need to recognize, to make money, to generate the 6 figures, regardless of the power of the landing page, we need to do 3 things. We need to generate leads, we need to educate leads, and we need to enroll leads. Those are the 3 things. And if you're not willing to do those things either directly or under your supervision, you're in the wrong spot, right? Because that's the job description. So let's break that down. Well, how do we go about how do we go about generating leads? Because we have to have leads first, or there's no one to educate. Well, in the certification training, we have 2 of the modules that talks about lead generation. One of which is in module 2, which talks about places that you can go get leads immediately. And then module 3, how to generate leads for free through referral partners. So 40%, 2 of the 5 certification modules addresses how to go about generating leads. So if you've not thoughtfully gone through these 2, let us know. Now, also, we have what's called the Client Placement Program. The CPP is a model whereby we'll use our team, our sales team, to go generate clients for you. And so some of you are participating in that. So you can outsource the generation of leads, or you can learn how to do it through modules 2 and 3. But for any business, you could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be a CPA. If you don't have leads that turn into clients, then you won't succeed. And so I want every one of you to have this mindset. My branch is going to generate at least $100,000 gross income in April. And that's not too good to be true. That's the total income. If we had 8 clients enroll, we should safely be there. Okay. So number 1 thing we do, generate leads. You have to have leads no matter of the business, 2 training modules, or you can outsource it. Next thing we need to do is educate leads. Well, that's going to help. This is going to help a lot, because the landing page isn't going to go help you find the lead. That's not its purpose. But once you found the lead, you can get your free landing page and submit in your lead. That will help with educate, because it'll be part of the multi-touch process. regardless, what do we know is the most effective way to educate a lead? It's to use the 4-phase training. It's embedded here. And it's really fine for you to use. You can come to chapmanloanprogram.org. You can click on the 3 little dots. You can click on share. You can copy and paste that, and you can use that for your prospects. Now, what would be even better is it to be your voice, and it could be either live or on demand. But regardless, right now you have the educational tool that should be necessary to enroll at least 8 clients and make at least 100,000 in April, and it's right here. You might say, "Oh, I don't really understand how to use it." Well, that's module 1. We have a training module teaching you how to use this to educate your prospects. Plus, we're going to help educate them through the drip sequence. All right, so if we can generate leads, which there should be no reason we can't with the strategies and resources that we talk about here and here, plus the client placement program. And we know how to educate leads, most likely using the, and I'll click on this if you want to see it. We'll get it started, then we'll stop it. And of course, it's got a commercial. Past the commercial. We'll pause it. So what we spend a lot of time on is using the 4-phase graphic to educate prospects, because it shows them, it tells them what we do, but it shows them how we do it, when we do it, and helps them understand the benefits they receive each phase, each step along the way. So again, you have 2 versions of this. This is kind of the client version, which is ready to share with clients. You can get it right here. Well, I didn't need to do that, but you can click on that and get the link. And then secondly is the training for that, so you're familiar with how to do it. So there's no reason we can't get leads. There's no reason we can't educate leads. Therefore, what's left? We need to enroll the lead. We need to have that lead, that prospect, become a client. Going back to this. So ultimately, most of you are using Adobe or DocuSign for e-signatures, and that makes a lot of sense. So we provide you a template agreement, you modify it, and then you have clients sign it. And so with clients signing it, it's typically a link that you're sending them. And what we've taught and emphasized is when you send them the link to your DocuSign agreement or Adobe agreement, be on the phone with them when you send it to them, and stay on the phone with them until they complete enrollment. Not pressuring them, but that's a best practice. There are other best practices we teach you where? In Module 5. So with that being said, here's the question. What do you need from us to be able to make at least $100,000 in April? Sounds like a big number, but it's essentially 8 enrollments, which we should do anyway, 2 a week. So if you can go ahead and type into the Q&A, the question and answer, what do you need from us? What can we do to assist you? Now, again, in addition to these group sessions, we should be having one-on-ones. If you don't have that scheduled, you can email us. We can give you the Calendly link. But ignoring that, while we're together here, Christina, you're off to a great start. You finished you finished March strong. Christina, what do you need from us to enroll at least 8 clients, 2 a week in April, which should make your branch 100,000? Can you type that in? Each of you, take a moment. Dr. Davis, you came on recently. You're off to an incredible start. Dr. Davis, what can we do to help you hit your numbers? All right, so Timothy has a question, and it's a great point. So we have, what can we do to generate clients ourselves? But passive income, as Timothy's pointing out, comes from having a team that's out, and again, it's not MLM, not network marketing, but having a team of branches or distribution partners. They go out and do the work, and you get an override every time they do it. So that's right. So there's 2 different ways to make money. There's the direct model of running your own branch, And then there's the passive income model of getting money off of other branches, which isn't unusual. It's very common in business that that overrides are part of comp systems. That doesn't make it illegal or unethical, and it's not reducing the branch's office. So a branch's income. So the question is simply, what do each of you need? Marilyn, you're awesome. What do you need to hit 8 this month? Mike, thank you for being on this morning. What do you need to hit 8 this month? Pauline, Justin, I'm asking each of you to provide a statement in the question and answer box. It's like a chat box. What is it that you need to hit 8 deals this month? Because 8 deals, 2 a week, should average 100,000 of gross income. We don't have to have crazy numbers. Now, the more the better, but I'm looking for feedback. So Mike, you're on the webinar. What is it that you need? What is it you need? All right, so Dr. Davis says she needs a proper list. I don't know what that means, Dr. Davis, so you'll have to help me. She comments what they're paying for. Yes. So if a client says, hey, what am I paying for? That is described in the proposal, which we've sent you an editable version of, but you can also get it here. That's also in this training video. So yes, if you, and it's in your agreement, right? So if you, and it's also summarized here. So Dr. Davis, you're right. And it's kind of surprising if you're out enrolling as many people as you are, which is impressive, but you don't know what the value proposition is. We need to fix that. So it's here. It's in the proposal. Oops. It's in the proposal. It's in the video. And then, of course, we build your confidence and competence by becoming certified. All right, Marilyn says she's spending $250 a month through Data Axle, getting a list of small businesses. And so, yeah, I mean, you can go buy list of small businesses. However, that doesn't mean that they're actively looking for capital. So if you're willing to reach out to them and make 5 to 7 touches, that could work. However, there are some other ways to get leads that are more focused on raising capital, and we talk about that here. All right, let's see here. Mike says he needs to automate his process for follow-up, and that's a great point. I think a number of you have leads, but you don't really have a system to drip to those leads afterwards. And so what we know is, some people will sign up with just one interaction, but many need multiple touches. So we recognize that, and we're doing more to support you. And the deal was, remember, enroll 1 client the last week of March, and then we'll build this out for you for free with the automation. So Mike, if you don't have that in place, you may want to visit with us. Andre asked how to get started. So the way to get started as a distribution partner is right here. It's in red. So on chapmanloanprogram.org, under opportunity fund information, right? We're scrolling down almost to the bottom. It's in red. So this is how, and I'll click on it. There's no surprises. You click on this, and this is how you become a distribution partner. You can call it affiliate, you can call it branch, you can call it white label, private label, it doesn't really matter. But we have one type of distribution partner, just one type, and this is how you access it. Andre, right here. All right, Susan's asking if she were to sign up as a distribution partner, how long until she can start making money? Our goal is within 24 hours for you to enroll your first client. So you're making money. That's like if you and I opened a bakery, how long until we could start selling muffins? We need to start selling muffins quickly, right? Because if we have a business that's not making money, we either should close the business or we've got to identify what's broken. I'm here offering to help you fix whatever's broken. Some of you are making 6 or 7 figures a month. So the model works, but if it's not working for you, We need to break down. Is it with generating leads, educating leads, or converting leads? It has to be one or more of those three things. So we need to have a consultative evaluation of what's wrong with your business. Do you have the right people in place? Are you the right person? Are you the right person to be running this business? Or do we need to bring in other talent? And it's okay for you to own a business that you're not the best at doing, but we want to help you. All right, so a number of you answered, a few of you haven't. So Larry, what do we need to do? Mr. Johnson, what do we need to do to make sure that you generate at least 100,000 this month? Justin, you didn't answer. You're here. I'm glad you are. But Justin, what do we need to do to make sure that your branch makes at least 100,000? Eric, I tried to call you this morning. I see that you're on the Zoom. I called you, you didn't answer. That's okay. You can screen me out, but I'm here to help you make at least 100,000 in April. And we need to communicate, and we need to figure out what's wrong, Eric. What's wrong, Doug? What's wrong, Anthony? Any of you that are not generating at least 100,000 a month, it's got to be one of three things. We're either not good at generating leads, and or we're not good at educating leads, and or we're not good at closing, enrolling leads. We should be having one-on-one conversations to help figure that out. But we can start with getting you a landing page. So if you're interested in a landing page, then what are you going to do? You're going to email us. Say, hey, I want a landing page. I think it'll help. Many of you qualified for a free landing page based on enrolling one client the last week of March, the week going into it. If you didn't enroll at least one client last week, email us and we'll figure something out. But many of you, most of you are getting a free landing page today because you hit that number. All right, well, we'll be back tomorrow morning. You sit, just remember, you sit in this amazing position that you can help people improve their financial literacy and have a fundable business. You and I have the formula for a fundable business, and the formula is shown right here. How do you see this? It's right here. So you and I have the formula that any small business owner can follow to have a fundable business. With that being said, do three things: generate leads, educate leads, and enroll leads. And your business will make at least 100,000 this month. Let us know what we can do to help. We'll talk to you soon. You know how to reach us and know how to reach us. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.